Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another flip through. So, I hope y'all are doing well. This would be, let's just see here, April, okay? So, this is my March and April book, and I've already labeled it on the spine. It's just a composition book. I glued the pages together, I washied some of the sides, all that jazz, collaged the cover. And so this is where we left off on my last flip through, right? In sort of like the middle of April. Okay, so some of these pages coming up that I'm going to show you, some are finished and some are not. I know this is coming to you in June, and let me tell you, it's been a hectic last few months. So there's that. Bear with me. Okay. And let me just tell you that it's okay to have blank pages. It is perfectly fine. It's good. It's all going to be okay. All right. So let's just get started. Okay, here, this was a Saturday. Now, I can't really remember, so I'm going to have to go through this kind of with you. Okay, I remember what happened on this day. So, okay, this tells me right here, Defy, that I started 2 boxes back in April. Okay, we are now in June. They are still sitting over there. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So I started filling up 2 boxes of craft supplies that I hope Defy can use. And Defy is the Disabled Artist Foundation, and it's run by CareHeart. So I will put the links below for that. A wonderful program. And as soon as I get time, I am going to make a huge trip to the post office. So yeah, and I even wrote in here, it'll probably have to wait until June because I have been in school and it's just been super hectic, both at work and personally at home. So anyway, yeah, let's see. Okay, I did have a long chat with my Aunt Cindy today, and it's always nice to catch up with her. I did film a video today, a glue book, in my big glue book this day. Obviously, that's already been posted. So whenever I do videos like this right here, right, I did a glue book video on this day, filmed it. That's what these denote, that I filmed a video. And then on this day, I filmed my ramble session. And so one of the things that you can do, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a returning guest, welcome back. But one of the things that you can do is go to my main channel, and I have playlists. I have playlists for glue booking. I have playlists for the Marguerite Miller challenge. I have playlists for ramble sessions, playlists for flip throughs, playlists for everything. Okay, so there's that. If you want to see how I decorate some of my pages, I have a playlist of Journal With Me, where I really don't journal with you, but I decorate the pages with you. Okay, so there's just a little side note. And, I received my grid washi, which I really, really like. And yeah, I had most recently, I don't even know if I wrote it in the book, but I had recently cleaned out my washi collection. And a lot of it is going to Defy. Some of it I saved for my daughter's class next year if she needs it or wants it. And yeah, so there's that. And then on this day was a Sunday, and we were supposed to have, our family was supposed to be coming down this day, and then they ended up not coming, which was fine. So I cleaned a little bit more. And then they came on this day on Sunday, and they just came for the day. So they were here from 9 to 5, and it was a lot of fun. It was my, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, let me see who else. And I think it was my sister-in-law and her daughter. And then it was also my niece and her husband and her 3 kids, so my grandniece and grandnephews were all here. Oh my goodness, there were a lot of people, but they spent, we all spent most of the day out by the pool. It was just a lot of fun. And this down here and this is from my grandniece. Like, we were painting outside, and this was her pedal right here. And then my father-in-law had just, quickly drawn up a little parrot and then had her painted. And she's 5, I believe. And yeah, so we had a lot of fun painting together. And then before they left, I went ahead and gave her the paint palette and some of my paintbrushes so she could have fun painting. Before they got here, because they didn't get here until like 9. So before they got here, I did film a ramble session to post, the next Monday, because my ramble sessions usually post on Monday. And Big Handsome made a really yummy egg casserole for breakfast, and he also made some sausage rolls like pigs in a blanket. And yeah, everybody was in and out of the pool all day long. And oh, this was so sweet. The oldest great nephew, his middle name is named after my husband, and so excuse me, my husband's name is Scott, or well, that's what we call him. And well, I don't call him that, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, and so they had told me that at his baseball games, he plays baseball, and so during his games and stuff, like my mother-in-law would hear, go Scott, and she's looking around like, who is Scott, and because that's not his first name, it's his middle name. And yeah, he has his teammates call him Scott, which is just so sweet, I don't know, it just really touched my heart. So anyway, and then Big Handsome made some little like pinwheel, like wraps for lunch. And then when everybody left, we just relaxed and watched Bones. We binged Bones later on. So that was a lot of fun. And then here's my little sad banana. And this is from Emmy Lou Arts. I do believe her daughter she drew this on her, whatever she draws it on. And, but it was her daughter's design or whatever of a sad banana. And I printed it out and used it because I don't know if you all recall. Let me move some of this stuff around. I love using these. These are the Recollections. They are still available at Michael's. You have to search for them, but they do still sell them. And they are watercolor crayons, but they're like glittery and they're super fun. And so on this day, I had used up all of my pink and I was a sad banana, let me tell you, okay? I think it was on this day right here was the last day I used the pink glitter. That's what's on the background here. And I just draw it on. And then I use a baby wipe to smush it around. So yeah, it was a sad banana because I didn't have a pink glittery crayon. A moment of silence, please. So this day here, this was a Monday. Now, we must have been home because I had to go get a COVID test again. Let's see, were we on quarantine? Yes, here was another, back here, I had a COVID test. Yeah, we were on quarantine because my daughter actually had it. So anyway, had to take another test before trying to return to work. And on this morning, I filmed a bunch of videos. The end of March flip through, a Collage Weekly Planner 17 video, and a journal with me. And again, all of these types of videos are all on separate playlists if you care to go back and view them. And we had tuna dip and salsa for dinner at school. What was going on at school was Spirit Week. So I guess on this day was mustache day, so everybody wore mustaches. In the back here, I think I did a journal with me about this page, and it's just stenciling with archival ink, and that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I filmed a bunch of videos, and I wasn't sure if I was actually going to post the journal with me or not. Not looking forward to going back to work, that's for sure. I was supposed to go back on Wednesday if my test was negative. So yeah, I'm having issues with my leg. It's just like a never-ending thing, but anyway. A lot of pain involved with that. And so then we watched Prisoner of Azkaban. Like when my daughter and I were both off, we were like watching all the Harry Potters. So that was fun. We watched that while we ate dinner. Those are among my favorite movies, and my daughter's as well. And then we both stayed up late chatting together. And oh yeah, this evening I caught Brooks. Let's see. Why was it on a Monday? I don't know. I might have seen the replay. That's probably what it was. Brooke from Recreations by Brooke, she usually does a Thursday evening live every Thursday. And it's smack in the middle of my dinner time. So I very rarely am able to catch her live, but I do try to watch the replays. And on this time, or for this live, she was doing something called Japanese stab binding. And it was super cool. It was just an interesting way to bind loose papers together. So that was really interesting. And then on this day here, I can't remember. I must have designed this. I must have done a bunch of these pages like in the car, I think. Yeah. I was waiting for my husband at the hospital one day. So back on this day, I filmed a journal with me. And my last sleep in before going back to work, I think. So Tuesday, I was supposed to go back to work the next day. This right here is from, I don't know if it's glary or not. Sorry. Okay. It's okay. Is from a Mantra Wellness magazine. And then I got the idea from Allison at AJ's Inspired Life to use glittery Mod Podge over it. And I just love it. I think it looks so cool. This is an old sticker from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. Some washi tape. Mostly this is all like Happy Mail, right? That I put on this page. So last sleep in, Big Handsome had an appointment with one of his doctors. I uploaded 2 videos before Beauty Queen. Why does it say I just did one? I don't know, but I claim here. I really hope too, like I did this journaling in the car, and I really hope that I journaled these on the right day and I wasn't looking at some other month. Like I have no idea. But anyway, why right here it says I filmed 1 video, and up here it says, oh, okay, that's why. Uploaded is the key word here. So I uploaded 2 videos. So it must have been some of these videos that I had filmed before. So I uploaded them before she started Zooming, which was important because I can't use up all of the bandwidth while she's Zooming with class. Because even though she had COVID, she still had to teach classes from home, you know? So she was doing that. My leg is just like so painful. It makes me want to pass out. I just won't even go into that. I laid in bed most of the day watching YouTube and watched Sweet Allison from AJ's Inspired Life, her latest flip. And I chatted with the girls via Instagram, and the girls are Allison, Loveland's Life, and Holly from Journal with Dolly. So I'll put all those video links below, or their YouTube channels below as well. And yeah, we were chatting together, seeing which day we could all get together for a video chat. I was really looking forward to that, and I was feeling very potsy from just being stressed out. It says being stressed out about school, but I think I'm just like stressed out about everything. So here is my the grid washi, some of the grid washi, love it. Okay, this right here, this was supposed to be my first day back. Oh, maybe I did go back. I don't know. I'll have to check my notes. I'm not sure. But anyway, so this is written upside down, right? Because when I was writing the journaling in for these pages, I was in my car. And I had decorated the page and everything, and then I only had this little spot. And because I wasn't at my desk, it's hard to write at the bottom. So quick fix, I just turned my book upside down and wrote this way so that, you know, I could obviously still do my journaling. So that's how that worked out. And I don't really care if it's upside down. So obviously we watched another Harry Potter this day. If you remember, we had put our South House up for sale, and an offer was made pretty close to asking price. So we were pretty surprised, but then yeah, I'll get into that in a minute. And so this is like this is from a vintage Peanuts recipe book. And this is like supposed to be my husband, and this is me going off to work. So long, have a good day, survive. You know, that's him when he sends me off to work. So back to school today, and I walked into the classroom and there was no air conditioning. I thought I was going to die. Yeah, it was hot. And I was like, there is no way that I can handle being in school with no AC. Like, there's no way. And there's no place for us to go, like, there's not, I don't think, like, I don't know. Anyway, it all turned out fine. They came in. I think even the AC guys there were there. The AC guys got there before I think the kids started to arrive, so they got it all fixed up. Thank goodness. I'm not feeling well at all, and on this day there were only 4 kids back from the quarantine time. Let me see. Not too busy today. I don't know what was going on, why there were only 4 back. I don't know if it's because they didn't have their tests. I'm not really sure. So this day right here, April 22nd, was Earth Day. It's not my favorite day of the year, I have to say. And it's nothing against the earth or anything like that. It's because that was the day my mother had the surgery that pretty much ruined her life. So that was a long time ago. My mother passed away back in 2012. And it was way before that she had this surgery. Anyway, so Earth Day is never a happy day for me. But let's see. I was searching for things to do. Okay, so I was at work, and yeah, it just, like when I'm not busy at work, and I'm sure you guys can relate if you work outside the home, when you're not busy, the day just seems to drag on and on and on. So that's what my day was like. There was another showing at the Hideaway. Okay, no offer. The previous offer was off. So it was like, yeah, this day here, we got an offer that was almost at asking price. We were like super excited. The very next day he rescinded the offer. He was like, nope, not unless you want to sell it at this price. And we're like, yeah, go suck an egg. Like, I mean, it was ridiculous. I don't even know what was going on. We watched Harry Potter again, so connect with your inner child. Yeah, so that was fun. And then on this day here, this was a Friday, and we went, my daughter and I had some girl time in the morning before we went to work. We went and had breakfast together, and it was a short day for me. On Fridays, I get off early, so I was very thankful. I was still feeling very potsy, which is never fun. POTS is my chronic illness, and it just flares up whenever it feels like it. So, again, not very busy, but I did get the Friday folders done. And when I got home, I caught Johni, Brooke, and Nicole live on YouTube. Again, all the links will be below. And they were making dominoes. So that was super fun to watch and just relax too. Yeah, nice way to relax after work. And then my husband and I went just down the street to get Chinese food for dinner. And I had found this, and it says, where we love is home, home that our feet may leave, but not our hearts. And so that really spoke to me about, just selling the South House and all of that. And then this I found also, it says at some point you just have to let go of what you thought should happen and live in what is happening. So yeah, there's that. And then on this day was a Saturday, and this, like, it says your symbol, the butterfly, and it talks about, like, who I am, as the symbol of the butterfly. And that's like one of those little games on Facebook. So I got that. Oh, I need to cut out a Defy thing, because I think this is the day that I started packing boxes and stuff. I think back here when I talked about it, let me see. I don't know if I started actually packing the boxes, or, well, it says I started packing a box, so maybe here it ended up being more. So this is when I finished packing the boxes probably, and so I just have a list of all the things that I put in the box so I could remember. I need to cut out another Defy thing and put there. These I just found online and did the little glitter Mod Podge over it, some stickers that are not sticky at all. Ugh, never trust a sticker, folks. Golly. This is from Emmy Lou Arts, and again with the glitter Mod Podge, I was feeling super potsy this day. I didn't even do really any journaling. This is just how I felt right here. This bad feeling is just temporary. So proud of you for powering through. You're much stronger than you think. It's okay, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in getting up every time we do. So yeah, it's just kind of like a, you know, screaming positivity at me, even though I was feeling like this. Okay. Now, then we get into blank pages. Yeah, and they might remain blank, they might not. I'm not really sure yet because yeah, we're already in June, and I don't even think I've done anything hardly in my May, I'll be honest with you. And I certainly haven't done anything in June, I don't think. So I don't really know. It's been a rough few months, these past few months. So this is just all blank. All blank. Until, yeah, the last day in April. Okay, so on this day, I do, let's see. Okay, we went down south, and this, it says, remember this family, celebrate today, and I know this was one of the last weekends that we were going to be down at the South House before it sold. So I think maybe sometime in here we did get an offer and accept it. I'm not really sure. I do have notes, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go back and do it or not. But yeah, the kids were down, and yeah. Let's see. This was a Friday. Or no, okay, we were going down. That's what it was. Okay, so I was up late again the night before. And while I was responding to comments in the morning, this morning, I realized I hadn't filmed my Collage Weekly Planner 18, which the Collage Weekly Planners videos usually come out on a Friday. So I hadn't filmed number 18 yet, so I quickly did that and uploaded it while Big Handsome went for a haircut and went to the grocery store. And then I also cleaned up and packed up and headed to the Hideaway for, it says here for our last family weekend, but actually the following weekend was the legit last weekend. We thought it was going to be this weekend because that's when the kids were available and all that. So the kids didn't make it down until about 4 p.m. because my daughter was still at work. I went to work, and then my husband, I think, and then my husband and I left because I get Fridays off early. And then when they got down there, we went out together, just out and about. Sunshine was looking for some baskets for his house. And then we picked up dinner. We had gyros or heroes, however you want to say it, and a sub on the way home. And then we watched a movie together, and then it was off to bed. And then on this day here was just like, I just tried doodling. I had gotten this book. And let me see, it's right here. Oh, gosh, I can't even. Oh, okay, I got it from Ollie's. And it's by Joanne Fink. And it's just a doodle book, you know, like a Zenspiration doodle book. And so, yeah, I was, like I said, or if I didn't, some of these days I actually either did the journaling or the decorating while I was sitting in the car at the hospital waiting for my husband one day. And yeah, so I was just sitting there doodling this, and yeah, I just felt like doodling, and I had an extra page, so that's what I did. And then the back of this book is collaged as well, and that's how that came out. And so there you have it. There is my March and April book with my little llama ties right here. I just, you know, tie it up and stick it on my shelf. So it's ready to go now on the shelf. Done and dusted. Again, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to go back or not to finish it. I just don't know. But I do, you know, I wanted to show you guys the end of the book flip because, you know, it is okay to have unfinished pages. You know, life is life. Sometimes it you know, it works out and sometimes it doesn't, and it's okay. You know, it's all okay. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that flip through, and I hope you're having a great day and have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.